Exploring Keynote, Animation, Magic Move. In this part of the video, you'll explore how to create a slide transition using Magic Move and how to change Magic Move settings and how you can actually export these slides with the Magic Move transition as an animated GIF. Animation Magic Move. Now in this part of the video, I'll be creating an animation to show how the angle of elevation changes when the observer moves nearer to the object. For example, in this case, I inserted using the plus icon over here and I look for search for shapes, for example, a lighthouse. Right, I've inserted a lighthouse and I also inserted a man, so I search for people, right, and then I search included a man that's walking, right, and then later I will animate the man, his angle of elevation off the top of the lighthouse. So in this case, I'll need to create a right angle triangle. So I'll go to the plus sign, I'll add a right angle triangle. Now in the right angle triangle here, you notice there's this knob over here. I can use this, click and drag to change the direction, okay, of the object, and probably I'll change the color of the observation itself, or blue color, right, and change the opacity of the to maybe about 50. Okay, then let me reshape this angle of elevation over here. Okay, so we'll need to animate both the man and the triangle. Right now, as we want to show a contrast between the before and the after, so this object itself is going to stay here after the animation. So what we'll do is we're going to duplicate the man. We'll tap on it and then copy, tap on it and paste, right, replace the man on top of it. So make sure this is the top layer, and at the same time I also copy and paste, right, one more of the triangle, and I place it at the starting point at how it looks like. So now I have my objects ready and I'm ready to animate. Okay, since we want to animate the whole slide itself, this Magic Move is actually a slide transition, so we should go to under slide transition itself, okay, and to do the animation. Tap on the slide so that the two bars here appears. Select transition, so you notice that there's the word transition over here. Select transition and choose add transition, right, and after you add transition, there's this one called the Magic Move. Choose the Magic Move tool, right, and it will appear and disappear, right? So it's okay because we have not done the movement of the slide yet. Just choose done, right? Then they will ask you, do you want to duplicate the slide? Yes, I would want to duplicate the slide because I need to show a contrast of the before and the after, so some object stays the same place, some moves. So I'm going to duplicate this slide. Okay, you notice they will add the additional slide on their own directly. Now after you add this slide itself, the second slide, I shall select the object that I want to animate. In this case, I'm going to remove this, and maybe when I move nearer, then the angle of the elevation changes. So in order to make it more obvious, I'm going to change the format of this color. Okay, change it to a slightly different color, and probably the opacity, right, change the opacity to about 50+%. Okay, and duplicate, I already duplicated the man, so I'm going to move the man change the shape instead, the size. Okay, I'll move the man to the new position. Okay, and so there's a before and there is a contrast in the before and the after. So in this case, I should go back to slide 8, choose slide 8 again, and press the play button. So over here, press the play button, tap on it, and you can see the angle, the animation being changed automatically. So they'll create the animation for you on your own. And if let's say I do not want the speed to be this fast, or I want to change certain settings, what I can do is I go back to slide 8, right? Go back to slide 8 over here, tap on slide 8 again, choosing transition. You notice that there is already a Magic Move transition that is existing. Tap on the Magic Move transition, right? And you can change the duration, make it slightly slower, faster, or maybe you want it to start automatically instead of us tapping on the slides itself. I can choose automatically with no delay. Alright, so in this case I can play my animation after that, right? So they will show you the animation, the before and the after, the speed of it. So then I press done. So now in order to export this whole animation, right, go to slide 8 itself and go to the 3 dots over here, right? These 3 dots, the more button. You can choose export, right? And choose animated GIF. Right now, a quality of the animation, slide range. Now in this case, our animation in Magic Move is a slide transition from slide 8 to slide 9. So I'll probably need to change to select the correct range of slides that in this case that I need, right? And then this is the frames per second. How fast do you want it to change, right? Then I'll export, and you notice the whole transition will be exported as a GIF. You click share and save image. It will be saved in your gallery. Alright, so in your gallery you'll be able to see the animation for the Magic Move that you have created.